Alright, so another engagement. The Volks are gonna get slaughtered here, pretty much. So they back off. A medic station for the Wehrmacht would help. Medic bunker, I'm sorry. Medic bunker is so overpowered for the Germans, in my opinion. If the German player knows how to use them, the Wehrmacht player knows how to use the medic bunker, they are extremely overpowered. They give you like a bunch of Volksgrenadiers. I mean Volksgrenadiers, Grenadiers for for only picking up 4 injured, I believe, which is really overpowered. So this MG is gonna get flanked. No, not quite yet. So so far it's just back and forth firing. Great, yeah, there you go. I was gonna say he has to retreat his Volks. So now Crazy Tiger is in a disadvantage here. Control took back the whole map. Well, the whole western hemisphere and northern. And as you see here in the bottom, he's about to take everything back as well. So here he comes with the flank. Oh, he's gonna have to retreat these. There he goes. I think in this map, the Axis player has the advantage when you start off on this side. Because as you saw, Crazy Tiger had the map, but he began losing it due to the way your reinforcements get spread thin. For example, if you know you have an MG in the bottom and you have two Volks, then send your spare of Volks back up to where they're needed. Don't just keep them there just so that you could beat them even quicker in the bottom, even though you know the bottom is not going to fall to him because you have an MG and your two Volks in the bottom. And that's the mistake many players do. I do it sometimes. It's what I find quite funny is that for those of you that play often, you will know that when you watch a replay, you're like yelling at the monitor, like, hey, why did the person you're watching, who you want to win, you're just watching, you can't believe he's going through the left, and then you know that he shouldn't go through the left, but then at the same time you make those same mistakes. I guess it's easier to criticize than to actually play. You know what they say, easier said than done. Oh, he went. What? He hit a mine. The heck? He hit his own mine. I guess he must have shot it. When he shot that Pioneer squad, it hit the mine. So there's going to be an engagement over here in the top. There goes. Crazy Tiger running behind cover. See that? Look at the way bars just tear up infantry like that. But once you get Vet 3 infantry, the Germans get elite armor. That becomes the bars don't really work anymore. And that's when you start needing snipers. You start needing tanks. It just gets really frustrating having to deal with Vet 3. With Vet 3, Vet 2, Vet 3, Vet 2 infantry. So Crazy Tiger went Blitzkrieg from the looks of it, because he has this camouflage stormtroopers, both upgraded with two upgrades of Panzer Shreks. Alright, so they're about to fire. There you go. One of it missed, the other one hit, damaged the engine. Oh, nice, you got that engineer in there. But he's gonna have to retreat it. Get it out of that building. Oh, mine. So now Crazy Tiger's infantry are vet 2, as you can tell here from the little two marks. And the A-Mate here is going to try to get repaired. So the map is open again. Back for Crazy Tiger to retake it, which I assume he will. He's building a weapon support center, finally. So now Control is building ATs, 57 millimeter AT. Crazy Tiger has. Let me see what he's doing. He's sticking with tier 1. That's that's odd. He's gonna probably go tier 1, tier 4 anyways. So Crazy Tiger's laying mines in the road. It's also a good thing to know, lay mines and choke points. For example, the road. When you're on the road, you get negative cover, as you could tell. Um, See my little arrow? This right here. It has an X on it. That means negative cover. So if you actually have riflemen coming up the middle, the riflemen that are in the road, if you hit a mine, it'll do even more damage. Same thing with tanks. Same thing with light vehicles. Same thing with mortars, snipers, everything. So here comes the M8 to harass. Okay, so he's doing multiple flanks. He's coming through the bottom, through the middle. So let's see how this turns out. Stormtroopers here upgraded with STG 44s. These stormtroopers here are going to make quick work of that M8. Ah, M8 spotted him on time. See, if Crazy Tiger would have made a meta bunker by now, Control would have had such a big, huge problem in his hands. Because that meta bunker, I'm sure, would have given Crazy Tiger already like at least 3 to 4 grenadiers from all the fighting that's happening. So the M8's just harassing. The M8 took out the MG from this building. So he has a triage center, which is basically gonna give him regenerate health. Oh, there goes. Oh, they're gonna rip up those engineers. There they go.